Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm the chef de cuisine here at Avec. Today I'm going to show you how to make salmon escabeche from your holiday kits. So just going through a few of the ingredients that came in your box. Here we have a 1 pound fillet of salmon, some mayonnaise, extra virgin olive oil, a lemon, some escabeche seasoning, which is basically equal parts coriander, cumin, and fennel, a few cloves of garlic, red wine vinegar, Fresno chili, a red onion, and a loaf of PQB ciabatta bread. To get started, we're going to start by seasoning our salmon fillet. It is a pretty big piece of meat, so we can go ahead and season it pretty liberally. Just go ahead and pick it up, season it up with some salt. You want to get all sides, skin, sides, and then the top as well. After that, we'll take our escabeche seasoning. We're not going to use all of it, just a few pinches, just right over the flesh of the salmon. Don't worry about getting the skin side on this one, really just want the flesh. And then now we're going to get ready to bake. The beauty of this dish is we're actually going to serve it in the dish we bake it in. So here I have a nice little cast iron pan. You can use a terracotta casserole or a glass baking dish, whatever you like to serve food in. We're going to go ahead and put it skin side down right inside, just like that. And then go ahead and throw it in a 400-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. While the salmon's cooking, we'll go ahead and make our two sauces. The first one's going to be our lemon mayonnaise. Go ahead and take the lemon mayonnaise. Take the cup belly of mayonnaise. We're going to scoop it into a mixing bowl here. Get it all in there. Going to take our lemon. Cut it in half. Go ahead and squeeze half your lemon inside. Careful of the seeds. Season it with some salt. And then we're also going to crush a clove of garlic and chop it. Mix that in as well. Let's give it a little smash here. Discard the peel. And I kind of just run my knife through it. Mincing it up.
Put it as fine as you can. We'll go ahead and throw that in the mayonnaise as well. Give that a good mix. It'll be slightly thinner and a lot less smooth when it comes out. Alright, that's good to go. We're going to set that aside.
We're going to begin making our escabeche vinaigrette. We'll start by cutting about half this onion here. When we peel the onion, we want to actually cut off both ends completely so that when we slice it, all the layers fall apart nicely. Once down the middle, set the half aside, use it for something else. Peel the outer layer off. And we're just going to slice it nice and thin across the equator. Take the onion, add it to our bowl. Gonna do the same thing with the Fresno chili. I like a little bit of extra spice, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave the seeds in. If you do not, then you're free to take them out. We're just gonna slice this nice and thin as well. Gonna use about half of it. Go. Add that to our bowl. Next, we're going to take a good amount of salt, a nice heavy pinch. It's going to help break down our vegetables. We're going to take the remainder of our escabeche seasoning and add it to the bowl. All the red wine vinegar here. And just about all the olive oil. We are going to save a little bit to rub our bread with. So hold maybe a teaspoon back. And then this, I'm gonna actually take my hand and just massage it. If you feel iffy about getting your hands in there, then you're free to use a spoon. Just gonna mash it around. This really helps break the vegetables down, make them nice and soft.
Do this for about 30 seconds.
Tell me when. All right, so I'm about to take the salmon out of the oven here. You can kind of tell that it's done right when the white protein starts to come out of the layers. You don't want too much to come out, then you know you're squeezing all the moisture out of the fish. But as it starts to just barely come out is when the fish is perfectly at medium. Take that out, put that aside. While it's cooling, we'll actually go ahead and make our garlic bread to put the salmon on. We're gonna slice the PQB ciabatta here. It's in a nice one inch thick slices. Got 3 of them here. Then we're going to use the remainder of the oil that we saved just to brush on top like that. And I'm going to go ahead and throw it under my broiler until they get nice and toasty. I'm going to take a spoon or 2 and actually go ahead and just break it apart here. And we're going to take our vinaigrette and just go ahead and pour it right over the top. Just like that. Don't be shy of the oil, it's a nice dressing. And then we're going to actually go ahead. At this point, you can eat it. However, the longer it sits, the better it tastes as the vinaigrette begins to penetrate the meat of the salmon. Actually, you can also make this a day in advance and throw it in the fridge. And then just pull it out a couple hours before serving to bring it back to room temperature. But anyways, this is the salmon escabeche. That here. And then go ahead and take our mayonnaise. Throw it in a serving vessel here. Retrieve our garlic bread. Nice and toasty. I'm gonna take one of these extra cloves of garlic, give it a little smash, and just take it and rub it over the top of the bread. Careful of any skins. Take our bread here. Cut it down the middle. Serve it with our mayonnaise, and we're ready to go. All right, to serve, basically we're going to take a piece of bread, dollop of mayonnaise on the top, take a nice piece of salmon here, right over the top there, get some onions, a little chili, mash it into the bread, and you're ready to go.